Yeah, YouTube. What's up, YouTube? Bro, today we got a pretty special video. Now, I don't know if y'all have seen this guy. I've seen him on like TikTok and like Instagram maybe, or clips of him at least. He is pretty good at handling animals. And we're gonna be doing Australia's top 5 deadliest animals. By the way, Australia is like kind of wild. They got some crazy stuff cooking up over there. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Anyways, they got crazy stuff over there, like deadly animals. So honestly, Australia's top 5 deadliest is probably just the world, maybe, or it's close. It's got to be close.
You're exploring the rugged landscapes of Australia, from its sun-drenched coast to the dense, mysterious bushlands. But lurking in these diverse environments are some of the most dangerous creatures on the planet, each one more lethal than the last. Imagine coming face.
Guesses, chat. What's the deadliest animal in Australia? I think he's gonna go more venom, like smaller, but still like kill you. So some sort of snake maybe, or yeah, I don't know.
Face with animals so deadly they make even seasoned adventurers
In the comments, YouTube, tell me if you got it right.
like myself think twice. From animals that can rip your limbs off to others that can paralyze you, these are the top 5 deadliest animals, straight out of the land down under. At number 5 on our list, we have an animal with vibrant blue rings and delicate tentacles.
Yep, I know what he's gonna say. This one's all over like random stuff. The blue ring octopus, Little John.
Is lucky to be alive after being stung twice on the stomach by a blue-ringed octopus.
There are actually 4 species of blue-ringed octopus, ranging from Japan to Australia. But these aren't your regular octopus. They
Dude, that is so pretty. Like, that is so vibrant. What?
only reach a max size of a mere 8 inches. There are actually 3 official species in Australia, and they're incredibly common in coastal waters. Despite having formidable reputations, blue-ringed octopus are actually rarely encountered. They are the ocean's recluses, and there are so many aspects of their lives that we still don't fully understand. When provoked, they quickly change color, becoming bright yellow with each of their 50 to 60 rings flashing a bright iridescent blue within a third of a second as a warning display. And here's the funny thing, if you search this up on Google, you'll find it straight away. There's tons of videos of people picking up blue-ringed octopus and letting them crawl on their hands.
No! Letting them crawl on there? Oh, nah. They're like asking for it.
Like, what? Surely you'd think common sense prevails and they wouldn't pick up a tiny yellow octopus with flashing blue rings, but they pick it up thinking it's cute, and I don't think they know this.
Die?
Just a single wrong move could result in a critical mistake. But here's where it gets intense.
So if you touch it, do you die, or is it
Their
like...
saliva contains tetrodotoxin, a potent neurotoxin that can paralyze their prey within minutes. It carries enough venom to kill 26 adult humans.
I've seen that. That's insane. 26. So how do people live if you get stung? If there's 26 adults that, like, that's enough venom, how's that even possible to live?
Yeah, you heard me. This small thing can kill 26 people. That is just insane. And here's what makes it worse. Their bites are
They are so cool. Do you see how pretty that is, though?
Tiny and often painless. And the worst part is, you won't really even know that you've been envenomated until the regular symptoms start to kick in. Numbness.
That makes it even scarier. The fact that you don't know if you've been stung, or bit, and so you'll just fall over randomly.
Nausea, vomiting, vision changes, and difficulty swallowing. And after 10 minutes, you start to hyperventilate, lose muscular function due to the onset.
If it can kill 26 people, how does it take 10 minutes for it to not kill you? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's so much venom, you just die. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
To make things even better, no blue-ringed octopus antivenom is available. These tiny animals have been the cause of at least 11 deaths worldwide.
Okay, see, that's not that much. That's probably why it's number 5, because it's really deadly, but it's like, you'd have to, like, basically ask for it to bite you.
So when you see a cute octopus in a tide pool along the beach, don't go picking it up unless you know exactly what it is. And if it has blue rings, stay away from it. This little animal is a very important reminder of aposematism, where beauty and danger can often dwell in the same exact
That's a
package.
word.
At number
Bro, that was a crazy word. What the heck? You know how to pronounce
4
it?
on the list is a creature that I myself almost had a very close call with, and it's something you probably wouldn't be able to outrun. Yep, we're talking about the eastern brown snake. This venomous danger noodle is native to eastern and central
Okay, so this is 4th. So
Australia and can grow up to 7 feet long. Found along the east coast of Australia and even parts of Papua New Guinea, it holds the title of the world's second most venomous land snake,
Ooh,
right
second.
after the inland taipan. Lovely, right? Now these guys are
did y'all know that? Did you know the words? I was just gonna guess like a viper of some sort.
typically
like a tree,
inactive
like
during the
oh.
day and come back out in the late afternoon. And let me tell you, eastern brown snakes are fast.
Yeah, I was about to say, that would be terrifying. If you were getting chased and it was genuinely like as fast as you.
They don't just stay on the ground. When they feel threatened, they'll rise up like a cobra and flatten their necks, which makes sense because cobras and eastern browns are in the same Elapidae family. And here's a
Whoa,
fun fact.
that is
Unlike most
scary.
snakes, these guys actually seem to hunt by sight. Now, in the US, we have rattlesnakes. In contrast, these are ambush predators, and they utilize their infrared receptors in their
I'm not gonna lie. I know technically the other snake is scarier or whatever, or more dangerous. Rattlesnakes are like scary. They just look like a dragon, and they've got that rattler that's like. That is terrifying.
pit organs to detect prey as it moves past them, and they sit and wait and lunge as an ambush predator. Eastern browns have a diet that is mostly mammals, and at this point, actually in Australia, it's a lot of pests, house mice, cats, even feral rabbits. And here's where it gets really terrifying. They're the only snakes that regularly kill a person in under 15 minutes. The real
There we go. I'm telling you, that's crazy. See, that's what makes
kicker,
it scary.
you won't even feel bad for the first 13
Because the
of them.
octopus, bro, you're gonna get bit and you'll probably die, but you'll live for another, I don't know, 40 minutes, hour.
Then, bam, things go downhill fast. These snakes are responsible for more deaths from snake bites in Australia than any other species. Their venom
Wow,
messes with your
that's
blood's ability
wild.
to clot, leading to all sorts
Do they have a cure?
of chaos like collapse, cardiac
They
arrest,
have to.
brain hemorrhages, bleeding out of organs, and symptoms can kick in super
Bleeding out of organs. Your organs are bleeding. That's so
quickly.
bad.
There are even reports of people collapsing just 2 minutes after being bitten. And of the 3,000 or so snake
Holy
bites
crap.
reported each year in Australia, 41% come from brown snakes. They're responsible for the highest number
Holy
of snake
crap.
fatalities in Australia. Up to
Wait, how much?
2 deaths are reported each year. If you see one, don't
Okay,
try
that's
to
a
pick it up.
lot, but that's
Maybe
not
just
like
walk
2 deaths a year.
the other way.
Don't mosquitoes do like? Oh, that's probably what could be 5 mosquitoes because they kill like everything.
Well,
Or, like
do it
everybody.
fast because we know how fast they are. At number 3 on our list is an animal that's practically a living dinosaur, and honestly,
Oh.
one of my absolute
I love crocodiles. Like I'm never gonna get that close to one, but they're dinosaurs. I mean, they've probably been around for
favorites, the
hundreds of
saltwater
years.
crocodile. I've caught quite a
Thousands
few
of
of these
years,
bad
maybe.
boys
I don't
in my
know.
time. So believe me when I say that crocs are just built differently. These massive reptiles call saltwater habitats, brackish wetlands, and freshwater rivers home. From India all the way to northern Australia and even Micronesia. But since we're specifically talking about Australia, you'll find them from Broome in Western Australia all the way to Rockhampton in Queensland. Salties are the largest living
So it's a saltwater crocodile, right? Yeah, he's about to say it. They're huge. Those things can get like what, maybe like 20 feet.
reptiles. These giants can
Wild.
weigh up to 3,300 pounds and
Oh, 33 a car. A car. Maybe a bit heavier than some cars. I don't know. That's insane.
grow to over 21 feet.
21. Holy crap. Chat, imagine you saw that and it's running towards you. What do? Pray. I'd get on my knees and start begging. No, I'd sprint as fast as I
long.
could.
They also have the strongest bite of any living animal. Guess the PSI. It's a whopping 7,700 PSI.
See, I need something to compare that to because I don't really follow along with that, like PSI. Like, I know that's like pressure or whatever. Like 7,700 is probably insane. But like, what's our bite, I guess?
That's basically a hydraulic press in croc form.
Okay. That is a lot.
Speaking of what they do with those jaws, saltwater crocs will prey on pretty much anything that steps into their territory. And yep, humans are absolutely
Yeah, how many
They're not
humans die? That's where this will get interesting.
picky. When I think of saltwater crocodiles, the first thing that comes to mind is the way they hunt and their infamous death roll. The way they sneak up on
Oh
prey,
yeah, that
grab
death
it,
roll
and
is diabolical.
spin like they're in a washing machine, ripping things limb for limb. In northern Australia, saltwater crocs are thriving in all river systems. There are an estimated 1 to 200,000 adult salties just cruising around up there. They've even
What?
killed 15 of them. Then, bam,
Oh, shoot.
things go down. Then all sins turn us habitats. Salties are when I think death roll, washing machine, ripping things limb for limb. In northern Australia, saltwater crocs are thriving in all river systems. There are an
Did you say
estimated 1 to
100?
200,000
Oh my goodness. 100 to 200,000. In
adult
Australia.
salties just cruising around up
That's
there.
wild.
They've even killed 30 people in Australia over the past 25 years. That's more than double what it was.
That's not that many. He said 25 and 30 people. That's like almost a death a year. I mean, that's a lot for, and that would suck, right? But like, I need
back
something that like you're dead. Like a lot of people die. That's what will be the death
in the
list.
1970s. And here's another fun little fact. Unlike our American alligators, saltwater crocs are built for salt water. They've got special salt glands that allow them to survive in salty conditions. So while the gators in the US stick to fresh water, these crocs can roam both worlds. Pretty
Yeah,
wild,
that
right?
is that does. Make
I'm
it
very
scary.
lucky because I've been able to work with saltwater crocs kind of all over the world. We had one diving in Papua New Guinea that was relatively small while searching for epaulets. I targeted a big one in Indonesia that had a tire stuck around
That is huge.
its neck, and I even caught one in a net in Sri Lanka, and they've all been just amazing experiences that thankfully I haven't been bitten. But unfortunately,
Yo, I'd get that thing out of the water, like, all the way before you get on its back. Like, I know he's trained, and I know it's a smaller croc, but, bro, he's halfway in the water. Like, I
if
wouldn't...
you do get bitten,
Nah,
there's
dude.
not much you can do. Most attacks from these animals are fatal, but there are some rare cases, like this one boy that we saved from a different saltwater croc in Myanmar, that he managed to survive. So we were in this village, we got this call, like screaming from the village down the road, and this poor young 15-year-old boy had been grabbed by a saltwater croc and pulled out of his canoe, and the croc had death rolled, and his arm was broken in dozens and dozens of places. His femoral artery by his leg was just about
He lived. He got pulled out of a canoe into the water, death rolled, and lived. Chat, that's insane.
severed, and we managed to
Poor
build
guy.
a stretcher out of a hammock and bandage him up and stop the bleeding and get him on our
Crazy how he was there for that, too.
speedboat,
That's
which is
wild.
the only speedboat in the area, to the hospital. Now, the boy did live. He lost his arm, but that's better than most cases.
Yeah, for
so
real.
unless
Dude,
you're
that'd
a
be
trained
traumatic.
herpetologist who's
That would
worked
hurt
with these
so
deadly
bad.
saltwater
Do you go in shock? I'm pretty sure that happened. You go in shock, but it still would be... Oh my god.
crocodiles, or maybe unless you have some magic mind, I wouldn't recommend messing with these animals. At number 2 on our list, we have the most venomous fish in
Okay, here
the
we go.
entire
Fish.
world, the stonefish. Now, the name kind of gives it
I've never seen that in my entire life, chat. Have you?
away, right? They look exactly like a rock, and trust me, if you're not paying attention,
No.
you could
No, I have. No, I have. Yeah. Because those pokers, they literally, like, there's, like, things that come out of them, and they're, like, bright blue. With, like,
easily
blue
step on
toxin.
one
It
while
looks
wading
weird.
through tide pools. And here's a running theme. Definitely don't pick this one up either, like I'm about to do in this video. In Australia, you'll find
He's
stonefish
touching one.
hanging out in coastal shallow waters,
He's touching
estuaries, creek mouths, and rivers, and they're not tiny. These fish, as you just saw in the video of me, can grow up to about 12 inches long,
Wow.
which is pretty decent size for
That
a
is a
fish that
decent
looks like a
size.
rock. These guys are expert ambush predators, blending in perfectly with their surroundings. They just
That literally looks like the rock next to it. I mean, you can see the eyes and the mouth, but, dude, you were walking, you'd never
chill,
see that.
looking like
Even if
part
you
of
had goggles on, you
the
wouldn't see
reef,
that.
waiting for some unsuspecting prey to swim on by, then boom, they strike with those big jaws and swallow their meal whole. Now, here's where it gets gnarly. Stonefish have
there we go.
13 spines along
That's what it is. Look at that. Imagine, chat. Imagine you stepped on that. Oh!
their backs, each loaded with potent neurotoxins. When they're disturbed or threatened, those needle-like spines pop up and can inject venom from sacs at the base of each of
Holy
those
crap.
spines.
Look how much venom that is.
Step on one, thinking it's just a rock,
my
boom.
goodness.
You get so much venom injected, it's the worst sting you can ever feel, and it can be deadly if left untreated. Most stonefish stings happen when someone steps on them accidentally or touches their spines, forcing venom into their foot with pressure. And get this,
like
they
pop.
can sting on land.
A little pinky toe action.
And too,
Not
since they
sure.
can survive out of water for up to 24 hours, which is
They can
insane.
survive out of
Contrary
water
to
for
popular
24
belief,
hours?
stonefish only use their
Whoa.
venom as a defense mechanism and not for hunting. The pain, however, if you get stung by one, is immediate and can last for days. In fact, stonefish venom is the second most administered in Australia. And kind of a funny side note, stonefish is actually pretty delicious, by the way. Some people are eating them. You just have to
Hey.
be so
There you go. They're just eating them. Getting revenge.
careful when cleaning their spines, similar to the video we did catching invasive lionfish in the Bahamas, which we'll
That's
put here.
sick.
Anyway, if you're ever out exploring
Lionfish are so pretty too.
the reefs or beaches,
Okay,
watch
chat.
for
Look at that. There's. You can't see it. I can see it. We're about to be on the last
Yeah,
one.
because that
What is it?
rock-
What is it? What is it? What is it? I'm gonna guess a mosquito. Now that I've changed my answer, I
that just
think a
moved,
mosquito.
might just be packing a
They
very
kill so many
venomous
people,
punch,
but I
and
don't know
it's
if that's
not
in.
something you
I don't know if that's in Australia or not.
want in your foot. This next animal,
There we go.
considered to be the most dangerous animal in Australia,
What is it?
is the box jellyfish.
That's
Police
the
are-
gayest thing I've ever heard. A jellyfish. It can't be the dangerous. I don't care if it could kill 300 people. You could see that, John, from like 300 miles away. Just don't touch it or go
Preparing a
near it.
report for the coroner after a teenager died
my
from
gosh.
a box jellyfish
He
sting
died? Okay.
in far north
well,
Queensland.
These jellyfish are easily recognized by their cube-shaped body, hence the
Wow.
name box jellyfish.
That is a vibrant blue.
And get this, there's not one, there are 51 species of known box jellies, and there
Jeez.
could even be more undiscovered ones out there, which of course intrigues me. Unlike other jellyfish that just drift along hoping
Well, of course it does.
to bump into a meal, the box jellyfish is said to be an active hunter.
Holy
yeah,
crap.
imagine a big gelatinous floating blob in the ocean chasing down its prey. That is insane.
Yeah, but that thing's slow, bro. I could swim away from it, I feel like. No?
They've got
don't get
24
close.
eyes positioned all around their bell, giving them full 360-degree vision.
That is
and they're
wild.
fast, too, moving at speeds of up to 20 feet per minute, which for a jellyfish is like the Hussein
20 feet per minute. I know that's fast, chat, dude. I think you could swim like 20 feet in like 10 seconds or something like that.
bolt of jelly.
No, not even 20 feet. Like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know.
Box
Somewhere around
jellies
there.
are found in patchy distributions around the world, but they thrive in tropical Indo-Pacific regions. In Australia, they live in the shallow waters of the northern coast, but brace yourself, they've been spotted right here in California. So make sure you keep an eye out. I've actually seen them in California, but the ones we get are not as venomous as the Australian species. So let's talk about what makes them
Dude, that's
so
so
venomous
pretty
and
though.
so
Like
dangerous.
look at it. It looks like confetti.
Which is that box jellies have stinging cells on their tentacles that inject venom designed to instantly stun or kill prey like fish or shrimp. But what happens if you get stung? That venom is a whole different story. Those who are stung are said to usually scream in pain, with very severe stings causing respiratory distress and even cardiac arrest within just a few minutes. And ultimately, if
Holy.
left untreated, even death. The
Holy
sting
crap.
is said to be far more painful than the smaller irukandji jellyfish. Imagine visible welts and prints where the tentacles hit your skin,
Wow.
followed by severe pain,
Yeah.
cramping, and as I said, even possibly cardiac arrest within minutes. It is no joke. In fact, box jellies have caused at least 79 deaths in Australia since record keeping began. Most recent
Yeah.
cases involve children, like the very sad case of a 14-year-old who unfortunately died as a result of box jellyfish sting just 2 years ago. So if you think you have
That is sad. That is really sad.
been stung by a box jellyfish, just call an ambulance immediately. This is not one worth messing with.
Now, here's the thing, right? If you get stung, he said, if untreated. Like, if you call an ambulance and they get there and, I don't know, soon, you'll probably be fine.
Let me know, guys, if you enjoyed this video. We can do 5 of the dead.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a good video. That was not what I was expecting at all, chat. I would say the most dangerous, though. What were the options? Crocodile, snake, and ring octopus. I'd honestly say the stonefish would probably be the scariest because you have no idea it's there. And you just accidentally step on it. But anyways, that's a pretty good way to wrap it up. So I will see you guys later. Yeah, YouTube, watch the streams. They're pretty fun. Yeah, but that is a good way to wrap it up. I will see y'all later. Peace.